Hi, Taehyung lovers. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel for ARMY around the world. ARMY, don't skip. Kim Taehyung is making the world go wild again. This time not through a grand stage, but simply with one dark blue hoodie and a trumpet in Champion latest campaign. But wait, why have these simple props become the center of attention? What is the meaning behind the trumpet? Why has the true Champion visual gone so viral? And is it true that the collection worn by Taehyung was immediately sought after by ARMY? Today, we're going to talk about everything from K-pop, fashion, Taehyung's artistic side, to his influence as a global brand ambassador. So, stay until the end because there is one detail that might make you see this campaign in a completely different way. Don't forget to like, comment your opinions, subscribe, turn on the bell, and make it viral so the world can see more of Kim Taehyung's positive side. America, August 2026. A video of Kim Taehyung is spreading incredibly fast and becoming a worldwide sensation as Kim Taehyung stars in a Champion advertisement. Newly released, the latest visual campaign featuring Kim Taehyung with Champion immediately sparked a huge wave of attention across various digital platforms. The visual became a major topic of discussion on social media, while ARMY shared campaign clips, discussed his appearance, and searched for information about the collection he was wearing. And one detail seemed to steal more attention than many people expected: the way Kim Taehyung held and played the trumpet. In the campaign visual accompanying the launch, the atmosphere feels intimate, elegant, and cinematic. Taehyung becomes the center of attention wearing a dark blue hoodie in a warm, minimalist atmosphere. In one visual, he can be seen holding a trumpet with a calm expression. In another visual, the instrument becomes an important part of the composition, creating an unusual blend of casual fashion, music, and a strong personal character. The first visual highlights a contemplative atmosphere as the trumpet rests in his hands, while in the following moment, the instrument is played with undeniable character. Suddenly, that simple detail becomes one of the most talked about elements. To some people, it may be just a prop. To ARMY, it is a visual message. Because ARMY knows that Kim Taehyung is a world-class idol who has a strong connection with music and various forms of artistic expression. His love for music, instruments, and classic aesthetics is not something that appeared suddenly. For years, his artistic side has often been visible through various photoshoot concepts, performances, musical works, and visual choices that always carry a character of their own. Piano, jazz, classic vibes, and now the trumpet seem to speak the same language. Taehyung is not simply appearing inside a campaign. It is as if he is bringing his own world into the frame. That is what makes this Champion visual feel different. The decision to bring a musical element into the campaign feels perfectly aligned with Taehyung's image, which has long been known for its strong connection to the world of music and aesthetics. The trumpet is not merely a prop in the visual, but becomes part of the campaign's visual language, bringing together a classic, artistic, masculine, and sophisticated impression all at once. When the instrument is placed in Kim Taehyung's hands, a simple fashion advertisement transforms into a visual that feels like a piece from a world-class magazine editorial. This is where the question begins to emerge. Is this simply an advertisement? Or has Champion just discovered a visual formula that makes the public see the brand from a completely different perspective? Since Kim Taehyung was officially announced as global brand ambassador, BTS fans or ARMY around the world immediately showed their enthusiasm for Champion. Many fans began searching for the collections worn by Taehyung, sharing campaign photos, comparing clothing details, and looking for information about product availability in their countries. The collaboration announcement also made the name Champion appear more frequently in fan conversations across various platforms. ARMY actively reshared campaign photos and discussed Taehyung's appearance, while attention toward the items he wore also increased. Products immediately sold out. After the True Champion campaign was released, several clothing items worn by Kim Taehyung, including the dark blue hoodie, long-sleeve shirt, and knitwear collections, became highly sought after by fans and were reportedly difficult to find through some sales channels. Phenomena like this show how the power of a global ambassador does not stop at the number of people who see an advertisement. When fans feel an emotional connection with an artist, the clothes they wear can transform into symbols of closeness to their idol. They do not simply see a hoodie as clothing, but as part of a moment they want to own. Many netizens and fans who previously did not pay much attention to Champion's sportswear collections admitted that they became increasingly interested after seeing Kim Taehyung's interpretation of the brand. The casual, retro-inspired 1990s aura presented by Taehyung was considered successful in making Champion's product image feel more modern, stylish, and easy to wear for everyday outfits. The hoodie, denim, soft lighting, calm expression, and musical instrument create a simple combination of visuals while maintaining a strong editorial appeal. There is no need to make everything look excessive. Instead, it is precisely that simplicity that makes the viewer's eyes linger longer. This is where the power of the campaign can truly be felt. Champion is not simply showcasing clothes, but building an atmosphere. The hoodie is no longer just a hoodie. Denim is no longer just denim. The trumpet is no longer just a musical instrument. Everything is placed within a single composition that makes viewers feel a story. And when the person at the center of that story is Kim Taehyung, his personal character becomes part of the campaign's visual identity. He is not simply wearing Champion clothing, but giving personality to every piece he wears. Taehyung has consistently been known as one of the most influential figures in music, popular culture, and fashion. His presence in a campaign can bring enormous attention from global fans, especially because his personal style is often a topic of discussion. What he wears, how he poses, even the smallest details in a photo shoot can become subjects of conversation. However, this Champion campaign feels different because Taehyung is not positioned merely as a model. He looks like an artist playing his own role. When a simple hoodie is paired with a calm aura and a trumpet as the main element, the final result becomes a style statement that feels deeply personal. It is as if Champion is not asking Taehyung to become someone else for the sake of a campaign. Instead, the brand is giving Taehyung the space to bring his own identity. This is what makes the visual feel natural. He still looks like Kim Taehyung, while at the same time strengthening the character of Champion. For ARMY, the appeal of this campaign is not only about Champion clothing. There is something more emotional. Seeing Taehyung once again explore the relationship between music and fashion within a single frame. The trumpet becomes a small symbol of his artistic side, a detail that makes the campaign feel different and instantly recognizable. When fans see Taehyung holding the instrument, they are not simply seeing a brand ambassador. They are seeing the side of a musician they have loved all along. And ultimately, the message of true champion feels even stronger when translated through someone who has had a long journey in music and on international stages. This campaign seems to remind us that being a champion is not only about winning competitions. It is not only about numbers, popularity, or recognition. Being a champion also means having the courage to define your own identity, maintain your character, and leave a mark in your own unique way. In the modern advertising world, attention is something incredibly difficult to earn. Every brand competes for a few seconds of a consumer's time. But when a visual can make people stop scrolling, look longer, share it, and then search for the products being worn, that campaign has succeeded in creating something bigger than an advertisement. It has created a conversation, and that conversation is what puts the name Champion back at the center of public attention. One instrument, one hoodie, one calm expression, yet the impact is capable of creating thousands of conversations. That is the power of Kim Taehyung's character. He does not need to do anything excessive to capture attention. Even in the most minimalist setting, his aura and identity remain at the center of the visual. And perhaps this is why so many ARMY have once again been captivated. Taehyung does not look like he is trying to become an icon. He is simply being himself. The question now is the trumpet in this Champion campaign merely a fashion prop? Or has it become a small symbol of Kim Taehyung's artistic side that has always made him so different? Do you prefer Taehyung with an elegant fashion concept like this? Or would you rather see more concepts that combine music and fashion? And honestly, ARMY, who immediately searched for the hoodie Taehyung was wearing after seeing this campaign. Words of a true champion. Define your legacy in your own way. Kim Taehyung is making the world go wild again through Champion's True Champion campaign, His dark blue hoodie and trumpet are not only stealing attention, but also raising a question. Is this simply an advertisement, or a symbol of Taehyung's true artistic side? Army, what do you think? Write your opinions in the comments. Thank you for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell if you enjoy this content. If you don't like it, feel free to skip, because Taehyung lovers never forces anyone. Don't forget to make it viral so the world can continue to see the positive side of Kim Taehyung. Keep following the latest news only on the Taehyung Lovers channel. Thank you and see you next time.